There's this scene in John Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress that I have to tell you about. I've mentioned this before, but it's just so good. In this one scene, Christian, who's the main character, is being led by another character named Interpreter. And they're walking and they come to this fire, this blazing fire that's burning against a wall. And Christian looks at this fire and he sees that someone is standing by the fire who keeps dumping water on it. But he's trying his hardest to put the fire out. But every time he dumps water on the fire just keeps burning higher and hotter. And so Christian asks Interpreter what's going on. And Interpreter explains to him. He says, the fire you see is the work of grace that God has wrought in the heart. And the person casting water on the fire is Satan. But you'll see that as more water gets cast on the fire only burns higher and hotter. And then Interpreter, he takes Christian around to the other side of the wall. And there he saw a man with a bucket of fuel in his hand. And that man was continually casting the fuel into the fire, but doing it secretly. And then said, Christian, what means this? And Interpreter answered him, this is Christ, who continually, with the fuel of his grace, maintains the work already begun in the heart, by which whatever the devil might do, the souls of his people persevere. I don't know how hard things might be for you right now. Maybe you are overwhelmed with how fragile life can feel. Maybe you're fearful about your own heart or your future. I just want to remind you about what's happening on the other side of that wall. Jesus, your great high priest, he prays for you. He is pouring fuel on the fire of your faith. And it's not just so that you can get your foot in the door, but it's for your salvation to the uttermost, all the way where the very presence of God is home.